Next up, Dylan Harper, 6'6" guard out of Don Bosco Prep, going to Rutgers next year with Ace Bailey. To my knowledge, probably right now the consensus top guard in this class. Let's jump into it. Top of the key here, number 2. Nice little back cut. Good finish through contact. Yeah, I mean, right off the jump, he looks massive. Every bit of 6'5". The frame looks NBA ready. Confident pull-up shot there. Ka-ching. Out in transition. Yeah, I mean, not a explosive vertical leaper, but got up enough there. The size and the frame helps, of course. Another confident shot. I like the rotation. From what I understand, he can kind of toggle between lead and off-ball guard. But if he's 6'5", if he can handle the ball, if he can pass some, if he's controlled, I like him as a lead guard, a la Cade Cunningham, especially if that shot continues to come around. Relocate here. Decent jumper. Ooh, off the screen. Quick shot. That's nice. What a great shooting indicator there to be able to hit that shot. Goes and gets the board. Pushing it up the floor. I like that little move. Likes that spin move. Not unathletic, for sure. Gets up a tad bit. I like the pace at which he plays with. Pretty smooth, controlled. Always like that from a lead handler. Seems like, at least in the early viewings here, that he's going to be able to wear out pick and rolls. Obviously, that's probably not going to come into play until he's in the NBA, but decent little first step there. Again, not an otherworldly athlete. Great pass there, right in the shooting pocket. Gets it back. Nice finish. And he looks long. I'd be curious to know what his wingspan is. If he already stands at 6'5" and he's got a decently plus wingspan, I mean, you're looking at a massive, massive creator. Relies on that spin move just a little bit, likes to get him on the hip. I think he could stand to add a few more things to the handling bag, but that comes with time. Like to see a little bit more of the mid-range jumper. I think he's clearly got some touch with range. Like to see him mix it up just a little bit. Oh, there it is. Step back. Kershaw. Looks smooth. I'm a fan of the jumper for sure. I mean, even just from the few clips I've seen, I feel like it's pretty strong. Stands to get better. He looks confident in it. Real confident in it. Woo! See what we got here. Off ball. Breaks him down to the corner. Yeah, strong. Curious to see him at Rutgers with Ace Bailey. That's going to be insanely fun. I talked about it in the Ace Bailey video, but 2 5-stars going there is just a basketball evaluator's dream. Getting to watch the Scarlet Knights night in and night out. What's better than that? But I am curious how much on-ball action he's going to get. Is he going to be playing off-ball? I admittedly don't know the roster configuration of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights college basketball team, so it will be interesting to see how they go about it. Good finish. Quick shot there. Did he call it? I don't know if he called that one. But yeah, again, obviously more of a pace, feel, craft type player than using the tools and athleticism. But we've seen a lot of NBA players. That was really nice. We've seen a lot of NBA players recently thrive with that. And especially stars, which, from what I've heard, from the things I've read, it seems like Dylan Harper very much could be. Okay, there's a little bit more of the mid-range. Again, he just looks massive. He looks huge. I know it's high school, but got up a little bit right there. Obviously, you're not going to see it in high school highlights, but I'm curious what the defense looks like. Is he a defensive playmaker at all? Can he play the lanes? How's the passing? That's going to be huge. If you are going to be a lead creator, you're going to have to be able to pass the ball. He's got enough athleticism-wise to break down the first line of defense. We'll be curious to see if that holds up at the college level, especially in the NBA. Defenders just get nightmarish, especially in the backcourt. So, little bump there. Wait, is he a lefty? How did I not notice that? Southpaw, dude. I didn't even see that. We love a lefty. 10% of the world left-handed. Write that down, folks. It'll be on the quiz. Yeah, really smooth handle. I think it stands to get better, but that is something that improvements can be made on pretty often. A little off-ball cut there. And I will say, out of the current archetypes in this class that I've watched, Harper's up at the top for me. Obviously, flag is flag. I think having a guy like that can really change the dynamic of your team. But after that, a jumbo creator who can potentially score at all three levels, win with strength creation, facilitate, just generally be a good two-way player, I'll take that every day of the week. There's the range. Woo! Yeah, not a ton of wasted movement when he's trying to get into those moves. Pretty precise with the jabs and the step backs, what have you. Good dribble move there. Little lefty dominant. Gets it to go anyway. I'm a fan though, for sure. I mean, like I said, based off what I've seen, if the stats translate to the college level, it would be hard for me to keep a 6'5", 6'6" jumbo guard who can do a little bit of everything out of my top three, and I could see a world where I had a player like that number 2. I really could. And again, the dynamic between him and Ace Bailey is going to be really interesting to watch. Who's going to be the lead scorer on the team in general? You'd imagine Bailey. Granted, his scoring seems a little further along, but if Dylan Harper has the ball in his hands more, if that shot really does translate, it'll be interesting to watch. And then best of all, is any of that going to transfer to wins in a really tough Big Ten conference? Who knows? I'm stoked to watch. I'm stoked to find out. That's probably going to do it for the Dylan Harper video. I think we get the gist here. Yeah, big fan. Big fan of what I've seen. Excited to watch him at Rutgers. And excited to see where he lands in the eventual 2025 NBA draft. That's it for this one. We'll see you later.